Hello guys, we're going to start looking at the next problem. It's going to be job order costing. And this is where you're going to determine what the product cost is. If you go down to problem 8.2 on page 169, we'll briefly go through this problem. Guys, they give you the amount in the first section of what you're going to be figuring out. Projected total cost for the CT department is $10 million, so keep that in mind. What you're looking down is you've got four different procedures. You've got the projected volumes they've given you, the labor expense and supply expense. Labor is the person who's actually doing these scans, and the supply expense is those supplies that you need to do those. If you go down to step one, guys, we're going to calculate the RVUs for each procedure. What you do is you take A, B, and C, and D. The total sample direct expense comes from adding 60 for the labor and 30 for the supply, and that equals 90, and you do that for each one of those problems. And then they want you to divide it by the greatest common denominator, which is 5. And when you multiply 90 times 5, that gives you 18. After you do that for the four procedures, when you turn the page over to 170, you're going to look at step 2. The first part, it says calculate the total cost for each procedure. You set the problem up just like it is in the book. You put your procedures, the RVUs that you just did the step before, multiply it by the projected volumes that were given, and then that's going to give you your total RVUs. Make sure you total the column, which is 100,000. Step 2 requires you to take that 10 million that came from the page before that told you that was their total cost of the clinic. You divide it by 100,000 and it's going to give you 100. So then you go down to step 2, part 3, and you're going to look at, again, the procedures, the cost of the RVU, which is told you in step 2, part 2. You're going to multiply them by the RVUs that you calculated. By each procedure is going to tell you the cost that requires you to have like $1,800 for the CT scan. The upper GI is $1,400. Chest X-ray is $7, and the hand X-ray is $500. So that's how you do a job order costing. If you have any questions about this, please contact me. Thank you.